Hello everyone, Chris from Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here again at Shreveport, www.ExcaliburCCG.com. Thanks for pressing play for this episode of ExcaliburCCGTV. Today we're going to be talking about the new comics hitting the shelves, March 27th, 2013. Thanks for watching. Thanks for pressing play. We really appreciate it. Our views keep growing. We keep adding new subscribers, and we're having a blast doing this and sharing this comic news and commentary and reviews and everything that we've been doing. We really appreciate it. When you get a chance, go to the site, check out Randy's reviews. He's written tons of reviews that you should be checking out on some of the current comics that are out that you may or may not want to add to your pull list. See what he's saying about them and tell us what you think. Let's move on to this week's new comics. Out from DC Comics this week is Aquaman 18, where at this issue we see the return of the King. And it may not be the King that you think it should be. Check it out. Also out from DC Comics this week, the Mad Hatter saga continues in Batman the Dark Knight, written by Greg Hurwitz with art by Ethan Van Sciver. If you've been reading this series and following the saga of the Mad Hatter, check out this latest issue hitting the shelves this week. Image Comics is my best friend this week because East of West #1 hits the shelves this week. We've mentioned it before on the website. This is written by Jonathan Hickman, who's currently writing Avengers, New Avengers, Manhattan Projects. We've talked about Manhattan Projects with art by Nick Dracata. Check out this new Image series hitting the shelves this week. This story follows a post-apocalyptic future where the Four Horsemen arrive on Earth, and it looks like they just may be the good guys. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Also out from DC Comics this week is Time Warp #1. 9 stories collected in this one-shot anthology edition. Some stories written by Damon Lindelof and Gail Simone. If you're a fan of anthologies and Vertigo, check out this series hitting the shelves this week. Continuing this week is Age of Ultron #3 by Brian Michael Bendis, art by Bendis and Hitch. This is an action-packed issue, actually a lot of action going on, and it looks like we may actually see part of what Cap's plan is. Also, we see someone who's actually on the side of Ultron that you may not have expected to be on his side. Get this issue, check it out. Also, if you haven't heard the news, Neil Gaiman's character Angela, that was a part of the Spawn universe, and Image Comics is going to be making her way to the Marvel Universe via this series. So if you are not on board, get these issues, check them out, and find out what is going on with the Age of Ultron. Also this week, we mentioned it before, written good reviews about the previous .1 issue, but Guardians of the Galaxy #1 hits the shelves this week. It was written by Brian Michael Bendis, art by Steve McNiven. If you're a fan of the cosmic Marvel Universe, then you need to get on board this issue with issue #1 on the shelves this week. New this week from Marvel Comics is Ultimate Comics Wolverine, written by Cullen Bunn with art by David Messina. This still continues the story of the Ultimate Universe's Wolverine, Jimmy Hudson, as he continues to find out who he is, what he's supposed to be doing, what his plans are for the Ultimate Universe. Check it out. Out this week from Marvel Comics is Uncanny Avengers #5, written by Rick Remender with art by Olivier Coipel. This issue finds 3 new members joining the Uncanny Avengers team. Be sure and check out this issue to see who they are if you can't tell from the cover. Also out from Marvel Comics this week, Young Avengers #3, written by Kieran Gillen, art by Jamie McKelvey. Still continuing the storyline of Wiccan and Hulkling and the evil psycho mom chasing them both down. Have fun with this issue. Pick it up. Fans of Mark Miller and John Romita Jr., you can get the second volume of Kick-Ass #2 hitting the shelves this week. Just in time for the new movie hitting the theaters in just a few months. Get caught up on this series and enjoy. Last but not least, this week the new previews is on the counter by the register for you to pick up and browse, so you can take a look at what new items are hitting the shelves in the month of June. Highly anticipated book Superman Unchained by Scott Snyder and Jim Lee will be hitting shelves along with many other books. Be sure to check out our videos that Randy and myself will be doing about the new things that you should be checking out hitting shelves in June coming from this previous book. Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate you taking the time to press play. Please be sure to subscribe, share, and like this video. Leave us a comment below. Leave us a comment on Facebook. Tell us what you're picking up. Tell us what you're reading, what you're liking, what you're doing. We want to hear from you. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. You want me to mention it?
Oh.